Switching gears here, see, I watched two very similar movies over a short period of time, so I wanted to kind of compare and contrast the two because, well, take a look for yourself. The Wrong Missy is the latest Happy Madison production, aka Adam Sandler movie without necessarily having Adam Sandler. Basically, you have David Spade goes on a blind date with Lauren Lapkus, who is uncouth, annoying, dangerous, really making up ground for how restrained she is in Jurassic World and Orange is the New Black. David Spade hates every minute of this, even breaks an ankle. He then bumps into Molly Sims, likes her too, thinks that he starts messaging her, but instead messages that first date, ends up inviting her to Hawaii for a company retreat, and of course eventually falls in love after she torments everybody. Well, the day before, I watched The Heartbreak Kid. A bit more raunchy, but all together a very similar story. Just, I kind of feel like Heartbreak Kid does it worse. See, Ben Stiller meets Malin Ackerman, and they hit it off pretty well. They're making out in all scenes. Sometimes she gets injured, but all of this falls apart when they get married. He's introduced to her mom, and because she's heavy, this is a bad thing for Ben Stiller. Because Malin Ackerman wants to sing in the car, and it's not like she sings horribly, this also pisses him off. At the honeymoon destination Cabo San Lucas, Malin Ackerman gets severely sunburned, and sure, that's her fault, but it's not a free ticket for Ben Stiller to go hit up Michelle Moynihan. In The Heartbreak Kid, Ben Stiller is definitely the bad guy. He makes a lot of bad choices. He looks into too many ways to find fault with his new wife, then blows it with Michelle Moynihan, and it gets to be a tedious, okay, who is he going to end up with? Hell, by the end of the movie, it's implied he ditches Ava Longoria to maybe go on a date with Michelle Moynihan. Bad move. At least in The Wrong Missy, David Spade has returned to his straight man persona, which worked really well for him in the 90s. At some point in the 2000s, he became Creeper, and that was a big turnoff. But people who remember the golden age of David Spade recall him being the guy who had to try to keep it together for Chris Farley. Now look, neither movie's particularly good. I'm just saying The Wrong Missy is slightly better. There was one particularly good joke where Lauren Lapkus has had one too many drinks, and David Spade's asking her how many she had. I did find it really weird that Evander Holyfield is mentioned several times and doesn't make an appearance. Also, the shark effects in this are way better than this movie deserves. CGI shark work is as good as you will find anywhere. And being a Happy Madison production, we have a lot of familiar faces, but the usual cameo queen, Mrs. Adam Sandler, may have her biggest role yet, and I've got to say, she is mighty fine. I give Ben Stiller's The Heartbreak Kid 1.5 out of 4 stars. I give David Spade's The Wrong Missy 2 out of 4 stars. I know I'm a male, and I can't entice you to sign up for my Patreon with some skimpy cosplay photo shoot. So instead, how about bookmarking my Amazon influencer affiliate link? That way, whenever you shop Amazon, it tosses a coin to your Witcher. A popular Netflix reference makes me cool, right? No? Okay.